Hey guys, what is up? Today we're going to be talking about this fragrance oil diffuser that is a small plug-in, kind of reminisce or akin to the old Glade plugins. It's just a little bit bigger, but a whole lot better. Let me explain to you why. The Glade plugins and all those, like the water diffusers, you put water and essential oil in a thing, and for 4 hours it diffuses a scent into a room. You can get the reed diffusers, which are kind of passive. They last a long time, but they just don't put a lot of smell out. It's a very small area that it covers. But then you have things like this. These are waterless diffusers or nebulizers, you could call them, and normally they come in big packages. Like they're bigger units. They're like 4 or 5 times the size of this, and I've reviewed a few of them on this channel. Okay, so I use Jcloud diffusers because they have a better app. Like there are 2 or 3 different apps that these scent diffusers come with. They're all made in China. Jcloud uses the better of the apps that I've experienced. The other apps are kind of buggy and weird and slow. Also, Jcloud has like a 2-year warranty, like a really good warranty with these things, where the other ones don't have like any warranty at all. So Jcloud is a really good reputable brand to buy from. This is a much smaller unit, more akin to like the size you would think of like a Glade plug-in or a smaller diffuser they would plug in right to the socket. That's a lot more powerful. These things use pure fragrance oil. So you put pure fragrance oil in here. The fragrance oil I would recommend, so you've probably heard of like Aroma 360 and like Hotel Collection, because they pump out ads like crazy. So like if you're scrolling Instagram, you're gonna see like, hey, buy this Aroma 360 machine and you get the problem with that is you have to spend a bunch of money on ads. So they have to charge you a bunch for the oil. Companies like this is from Aroma Country. The oil in here, it's Signature Santal. It's a sandalwood, like a fancy cologne sandalwood scent. That thing costs like 48 bucks or something like that for a 8.5 ounce thing. This is 8.5 ounce. The places like Aroma 360 would charge like 3 times the amount for the same amount of oil. I'll link Aroma Country down below. What you want to look at when you're looking for fragrance, you don't have to buy that. You can buy anything, but that is a really good option as far as like budget and quality. So with quality, you want to make sure it's IFRA standard, which is like International Fragrance Regulation Association or something like that. It basically makes sure the fragrances that are being pumped into your house are safe for you to breathe and come in contact with your skin and stuff. But Aroma Country is a great business that does follow the IFRA standards. So let's talk about this thing right here. This would be perfect for like a small bedroom or like a bathroom. And it's the beautiful thing about these is this fragrance oil, you can make this last probably a month or 2 in this. It's gonna have a lot more throw, like it's gonna project the scent farther than like a Glade plug-in or one of those reed diffusers, because this stuff is like, I think it's oil-based. The science of it is like it's oil-based and it like lingers in the air and it doesn't sink. So it lingers in the air a lot longer. I use the big waterless diffusers in my home, 1 upstairs, 1 downstairs, and then I have some reed diffusers in the bathrooms. And you would be surprised. I mean, you wouldn't be surprised. I guess people come over like, wow, it smells really fancy in here. And it's on purpose. It's on purpose. A lot of these scents are like things that hotels, like fancy hotels use, and they pump through their HVAC. But this is more like a smaller unit that you would put into, like, for instance, I think a really good application for this would be like a big walk-in closet with a plug-in. Not only is it going to smell good, but all your clothes are going to smell good from the fragrance of this. So like by default, when you put your clothes on, there's a good smell to your clothes already. And that would be a really cool application for this. A bathroom, like a big bathroom, this would be good for. You don't want to do too small of a room because that's like limiting what this can do. This is going to put out quite a bit of scent. Now in this big living room kitchen area I have here, this isn't going to cover it, but it would cover, like if you had a couple of them, it would probably cover it, but it wouldn't cover a big room all by itself. You simply just unscrew your bottom container here, your reservoir, and you fill it with oil. Again, I'm using the Aroma Country stuff. I've tried a lot of different stuff. I've tried like Aroma 360, I've tried the Vine Vita stuff, I've tried Aroma Country, and I've tried like one other brand, I forget the one, but those are like the more reputable ones. And Aroma Country is bang for your buck, is really good, and the scent selection is also really good with Aroma Country. But feel free to check out any one you want. You want to use fragrance oil, not essential oil. Don't use essential oil in these, use fragrance oil. So this, you fill up the container, you screw it in, you plug it in. You have grade 1 through 4, and you have 12, 24 hour, and smart. 12 hours means it runs 12 hours a day, 24 hours means it runs 24 hours a day, and grade 1 through 4 is the duration that the oil comes out versus when it's not working. So you have like on grade 1, I believe it's 15 seconds on and then like 5 minutes off. all the way to the strongest, which is grade 4, which gives you 15 seconds on and only a minute off. So that's going to pump out the most scent and concentrate it the most, where grade 1 is you're going to get a longer life out of this. You could probably get like 3-4 months out of this thing right here. So would I recommend it? Yes, definitely. It's going to go in my house probably. Yeah, it's just a cool thing that this company Jcloud is innovating like that. Jcloud is like kind of an industry standard as well when it comes to diffusers. They have a bunch. That's all the diffusers I use with Jcloud actually. So. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Again, I'll link this stuff down below. If you have any questions, throw them in the comments down below. If you want to like the video, you can. Subscribe if you want, whatever. That's it, guys. Have a great day. Bye.